Yo, what's good, YouTube? Holla at your boy. Back again with another video, and listen here, y'all. I've been rolling with the Canon R50 V for a solid week now, messing around, shooting content, trying to get to learn this camera, and just getting used to it, you know, the usual. So after 7 days, I got some thoughts, some good, some annoying, some that made me want to hug this camera, and some that made me say, Canon, who hurt you? So let's go ahead and get on with the video. So, without any further ado, let's go. Alright y'all, first so let's talk about design. I'm really feeling the new look of this camera. Gone are the older Canon cameras to more rounded edges to give it a distinctive look, and I'm here for it. I hope this is their design going forward to change up things from traditional Canon cameras. This thing slaps. I mean, Canon color science is still undefeated. The skin tones, chef kiss. The bokeh with this lens, surprisingly decent. Now it do make my setup look good, but not as good as my Canon R8 here. But it does have your boy looking, I mean, what can I say? Crispy. Autofocus is on point, eye tracking is snappy. I could literally do a spin and this thing is still locked on me like, I got you, son. Canon dual pixel autofocus is still that dude. And for you content creators, talking head talkers, top down shooters, even you IG and TikTokers, the vertical video mode is dope. It auto rotates, which is basically Canon saying, oh, you trying to shoot a reel for IG or a story for YouTube? We got you. Now let's go ahead and give flowers where flowers are due. Mic input plus clean HDMI, perfect for content creators / streamers. A rotating dial that makes navigating through the menus so much easier. Zoom scroll wheel is dope. I really love it. And it's lightweight, like carry all day, and not complaining lightweight. But hold up, we do have some annoying parts. Alright Canon, we gotta talk. The battery life, meh. It's not bad, but if you're filming for long sessions, have a dummy battery if you're at the crib, but out and about, you better have a charger on standby, or 1 or 2 or 3 or 7 batteries, because you're gonna run through them. Also, no in-body stabilization. I mean, I get it, it's an entry-level-ish camera, but you're gonna feel the jitters if you're not using a lens that has IS. You'll be out here looking like you filmed during an earthquake. So after a week of usage, who is the R50 V for? New content creators trying to upgrade from their phones, bloggers who want crisp and clean visuals without carrying a DSLR tank, folks who want a solid future-proof setup without burning a hole in their wallets. But if you're someone shooting a ton of handheld B-roll without a gimbal, you might find this a little limited. For the price, this camera is fire. It's not perfect, but for everyday content creators, it's a solid ride or die. After a week, I am impressed, and I'll continue to use this camera, getting used to its capabilities. Canon, you did alright with this one. If you're thinking about picking up the R50 V, drop your question down below or tell me what camera you're rocking with right now. I'll also leave links down below if you're interested in picking this camera up for yourself. And if this video helped you out in any way, then do the homie a favor, hit that like, subscribe if you have not, and hit that bell, that way you're in the loops when a new video drops. And as always, stay safe, and I'll holler at you in my next video. Later.